Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce, my name is Ramzi Fadhil Azhar, majoring in Haji and Umrah Management, Class C. Here I will answer questions for the final semester exam. The most interesting experience or achievement in my life that I have ever experienced. Namely, there are two things that I still remember and do not forget. The first one, I was a student at a public high school in Bandung. At that time, in the era of school democracy, or what we often know as the election of the OSIS chairman. At that time, it did not cross my mind to run for OSIS chairman because the basis was not me, but I was one of them. Students who don't like the student council organization. But at that time I was ordered by the previous student council president to run because the previous student council president saw my activity at that time. Become the aspect committee. At that time I was confused because I had no experience at all to become a chairman in an organization. Even as a member, I was never then trusted to be the chairman. While the content also did not know what OSIS is, what to do in OSIS, but at that time I finally wanted to because my classmate and extracurricular friend also influenced me, which impressed him because at that time my rival was superior in everything because the candidate for chairman and candidate for vice chairman were students of director in their respective school, each of our junior high school, while my representative and I ordinary student who have absolute no experience. Even we who don't like to organize, after that we went through a lot of things together. The funny thing is, all extracurricular activity at our school are carried out with the aim of indoctrinating or influencing them to cause us. Step by step, we do starting from preparing a vision and mission, speeches, written test, physical test, interview to debate. And the funniest this is that we managed to win the election with a pretty far vote comparison. Now, that an interesting and funny moment. Besides that, another interesting moment is that when I can't help pay for my mother's bill. The most embarrassing moment I experienced was when I was 7 years old to 14 years old. At that time, I did not like wearing panties. The most so when I was playing, I was made fun of by a stupid friend by dropping my panties, and if I remember, it was very embarrassing for me. When the pandemic is over, I have planned many things, one of which I will return to running my own clothing brand. And also, if my offline class is very enthusiastic and will study better than before so that I get the grade I want. The goal that I want to achieve is to graduate from college with satisfactory grade and be able to book Haji and Umrah trip according to the major that I am currently pursuing.